Hola amigos de YouTube, somos Gaming Truth y estamos en otro episodio más de la historia de Stanley. No se llama así el juego, pero lo he bautizado yo así. Si queréis saber cómo se llama el juego, está en el título. Y esta historia ha cambiado, no es la de siempre. Yo os recomiendo, si no los habéis visto ya, ver el resto de capítulos, que la verdad es que está bastante entretenido este juego. A ver qué pasa esta vez. Las dos puertas.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Es que no sé qué hacer, ¿eh? Vamos por la derecha.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
Si
it.
habéis visto el último capítulo, veréis que fue.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Que no, tío, que no.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's something... Really? I was in the
Casi me
middle of
caigo.
something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Sí, hombre, que no te pienso hacer ni caso.
To happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me
Sí,
prove
hombre.
it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Aquí ya sé lo que pasa porque estuvimos en el último capítulo.
Perhaps you misunderstood.
Venga, vamos por la puerta
Stanley walked
roja.
through. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Ábreme esta puerta fijo. Estaba clarísimo. Uy, está muy oscuro, ¿eh? ¿Y si sigo? No, llego al mismo sitio. ¿Dónde me has metido, tío?
What do we want? What are we
¿Qué es
looking
esto?
for?
Hola.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's
¿Puedo seguir?
beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually... No, wait. Where are you going?
Vamos, volvemos.
Right. Where were we?
¿Y si me voy? No vuelvo a protestar. Esto lo tenéis un poco cutre, ¿eh? Pues una mano de pintura, un algo. Perdón. Lo tenéis aquí todo sin pintar.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Me arriesgo, soy un valiente. No me deja mover nada, pues vale.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Pero que no me va a pasar nada. Ups. Va, adiós, tío. Oh, si no me he muerto.
Thank God you lived.
Venga, vamos a regresar a la otra habitación.
Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Hola, ha cambiado.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Hombre, tío, a mí esto me parece un poco soso, ¿eh? Venga, vamos otra vez.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
¿Por qué te toca hacer caso? Que el personaje soy yo.
No, what do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Nada, no puedes decir nada para convencerme. No quiero que seas feliz. Porque es la historia de Stanley.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally
Pues un
willing to
poco.
kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Hala, otro final más. Vamos a ver qué pasa. Si sigue el día normal o se ha enfadado con nosotros porque reiniciáramos. Vamos a empezar otra vez.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
Nada, no se acuerda de nada. Simplemente hemos reiniciado. Vamos. Esto no era así.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he
Que no,
entered
tío,
the
que no voy a
door
entrar
on
por la de la
his
izquierda, pues ya.
left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
No
knew
me
it
suena nada esa
perfectly well.
habitación de en medio.
Perhaps he wanted to
Y habré
stop by
pasado por
the
aquí un montón
employee
de
lounge
veces.
first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open
Que
door.
no voy a
on
ir
his
por esa
left.
puerta.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't.
Y ahora vamos a sobrevivir. Vamos a llegar hasta el final.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's
No hay nada más
you've
por
been
donde podamos
neglecting,
ir, ¿no?
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
¿Para quién se refiere con
This
ella?
is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Vale,
She's been waiting.
ya me está esperando.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out.
Vale, vale, cojo el teléfono, tranquilo. A ver qué pasa. ¿Y esto?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
¡Hala, que es un monigote!
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Pues tío, no
I'm
te
trying to make a
pases,
point
¿eh?
here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Déjame
Sorry,
huir.
but you're in my story now.
No. Pues entro por otra puerta. Tengo que entrar aquí. Pues entro aquí, qué remedio.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named
Hola.
Stanley.
Buenos días, empleado. Pulso en su teclado.
Stanley
Vale.
is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he
Déjame
pushes
salir.
is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Por favor, presione 2.
Look
Vale.
at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One
Vale, qué
might even
pesado,
feel
tío.
sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Presione L. Vale.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions
Hala, que estoy
into
en
unknown, fantastic
oficina.
discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful.
Y esto me lo
And
estoy
each day
inventando.
that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so
Pero estoy
he
pulsando
began to
teclas, como decía
fantasize
casi
about
al
his own
principio.
job. First, he
Usar teclas en un
imagined that
teclado.
one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his
A mí me da que
coworkers,
estoy en mi
his boss,
oficina,
everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could
Es
go
mi
through
historia.
either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy
Sí,
world,
mira, esto
he
se ha
began to fill it with
transformado.
many
Me da que estoy en mi
possible
oficina. Estoy en mi
paths and
oficina seguro.
destinations. Down one
Esta,
path lay an enormous
esta es la
round
mesa.
with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it
Con controles mentales, todo
Stanley.
eso nos ha pasado.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no
Mira mi
answer.
ordenador, tío,
How
mi
could there
silla, mis
possibly
cosas,
be?
mi número de
In
empleado.
reality, all he's doing
Estoy
is
en mi
pushing the
oficina,
same
tío.
buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
Me la ha
The
liado.
longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Me la ha liado.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
Me la ha
Listen
liado.
to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to
Vale.
push a button, do not do it.
No me deja presionar otra tecla. Voy a aguantar un rato sin pulsar la tecla. No voy a pulsar la tecla. No la voy a pulsar. Que no. Déjame hacer algo. No, no quiero pulsar la K. Bueno, pues no me deja hacer nada más. ¿Qué?
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that
Estoy en
every
mi
second he
oficina.
remains here, he's electing to kill himself?
Pero te lo
How can I
dije,
get him
tío.
to see what I
O sea,
see?
no quería
How can I
darle,
make
pero
him
no
look at
hacías nada.
himself?
Por favor, presione para cuestionar la
I
vida.
suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose.
Estoy obligado.
Try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried.
Por favor, muera. ¿Pero qué dices?
Stanley pushed a button.
No, Stanley, no.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
Stanley, no. No mueras, tío. Murió. Adiós, Stanley. ¡Hala! Todos los papeles tirados por el suelo. Bueno, vamos a acabar aquí este episodio. Espero que os haya gustado, que le deis me gusta favoritos, que os suscribáis al canal, que nos sigáis en Twitter @truth_youtube, en Facebook True YouTube y nos vemos en otro vídeo. Adiós.